Very well done today. I can see that you guys were at Chancellor Park, and an interesting story about that, if I hadn't already told you, was that it was about 30 years ago now. I actually lived there, and there's a two-story house, and I lived in the bottom flat, and I used to teach golf there, and it was owned by a dentist way back then, and this is way before the university was ever put there, and we used to have a barbecue every Tuesday night. It was fantastic. But the story is that I actually went to the owner and I said, look, I can double the amount of golf balls being used here. And he said, just go ahead and do whatever you want to do. And I said, good, I'm going to borrow the car that's down the back there. And I pushed this old car out into the middle of the practice fairway. Anyway, we more than doubled the number of golf balls being hired. And because people were trying to hit the car. Every time someone hit the car, it made an enormous noise, and then everyone's looking around to find out who was it that actually hit it. But what's interesting I find about the story is that back then the land was worth a lot of money, and I was told that it wouldn't be there forever. But I left Australia for some 25 years, and but I came back, and I know that I took my parents out there, and we went for a bit of a drive, and I said, I wonder where the old driving range is. And they said, oh, that'll be long gone by now because the university was there and there's thousands of houses. Anyway, we couldn't find it. But then at the end of our trip, as we were leaving, we eventually happened upon it. There it was. And there was another vehicle in the middle of the practice fairway. Anyway, we were totally surprised, one, that the driving range was still there, but that the old car was no longer there, but had been replaced. So it obviously had been completely beaten up. But just what's interesting is that it stood the test of time, because then the latest time that I've come back, since I'm now back in Australia, is that when you go there, the driving range is still there. They never sold out. The land is still there, but there's been another change. There's no longer a car. It's a double-decker bus. So from that one idea, it's actually kept through the last few decades. And I think it's a great contributor to what's actually kept the whole place there. So anyway, just a funny story, but it's just interesting to see how things have changed, but the driving range is still there. So anyway, well done today, and we'll talk again more soon. Ciao for now.